Do you sometimes feel that you have a to do list that just keeps growing? Today, we all live in stressful environments where all of us are trying to check these boxes on our to do list. We are constantly moving from one task to the other without catching a break. And it's normal to, to operate from this low grade anxiety all the time. And we live with all these revved up nervous systems, which is not good or calming for our bodies. And most of the time, we live from our heads instead of being in the body. If you take a pause and see and reflect on this, you might notice that we just keep thinking all the time. This needs to be done, that needs to be accomplished. I need to go to work, I need to work on this project, I have to go to a meeting, then I need to do something else, come back home, pick up kids, do some other thing. I need to go to bed at a specific time. I need to wake up early, need to hit the gym, need to eat right, need to work out, and so on and so forth. So, when we are constantly obsessing over what needs to be done next, um, we are mostly caught up in our thoughts and we live from this space. So, from time to time, we need to shift the focus from our minds or our brains or our heads to our bodies because it grounds your nervous system, it calms it down, and you feel that sense of relaxation. There are a few tips that I will share that I use when I feel that I'm caught up in this loop of never ending thoughts and I'm constantly obsessing over something or the other. Um, one simplest technique is go for a walk, just a small walk, and get rid of distractions. No looking at videos, no calling someone up, no looking at social media, not even inspiring speeches or audiobooks. Just a small walk, preferably in nature, and just be present with yourself and your surroundings. No distractions. That is a great way to calm yourself down. If a walk is not available in the moment, then um, just notice how you're feeling. Just feel the sensations that are there in your body. Just notice the feel of your feet on the floor, your arms resting on the chair, your back against the chair, and even feel the sensations within the body. So sometimes um, we are very quick at labeling emotions or feelings like I am feeling anxious or I'm feeling fear, I'm feeling excited, I'm feeling happy or sad or any range of emotions. But mostly these are labels and not actual sensations. So if I feel that I am constantly thinking about something and I feel anxious, I try to take a look within, so to speak, um, and feel the sensations. If you want, you can close your eyes. If you don't want to close your eyes, that's okay too. But just feel what you're feeling. So for me, if I label something as anxiety or anxiousness, I can feel that it feels like a little bit of clenching of my stomach, a little bit of pressure in my chest. Maybe I'm shaking my leg. So, when we sit with these sensations, that energy moves, shifts from our thoughts, from this headspace into the body. And just we don't need to do this for like extended period of time, just a few minutes, and then we can go back to where we were. We can still go back to our problem. And of course, just feeling the sensations does not mean that your problem will go away, or you'll have some awakening, or you'll get this idea which will take your problem away. No, but what will happen is, once you go back to that problem, there would be a little bit of distance that you have created. And so when you approach the problem again, you approach it from a different space. And there might be a different idea that comes in, or you just continue where you left off. But you'll have that sense of a little bit of detachment and calm and grounding. And that in itself is a big help. Another technique that I use and which is helpful is breathing consciously. So, as simple as breathing is, most of us do not breathe fully. Most of us breathe in a very shallow manner from the upper chest. But if you think you are feeling or thinking a lot of thoughts, and you want to move that focus and be more in the body, conscious breathing is a great choice. So, what I do is, first I try to take deep breaths, and I follow my breath both on the inhale and exhale. So, while inhaling, I would, for me, closing my eyes helps, so I do that, but either way is fine. So, I close my eyes and I focus on my breath, and I see how the breath is following on the inhale when it hits my nostrils, goes down my throat, my chest, and my belly. And then I trace the path on the exhale. So from the belly, coming to the chest, to the throat, and out the nostrils. And I do this a few times, and it feels very grounding. Another way to do this is um, take deep breaths along with counting. So something like inhalation for 4, hold for 2, exhalation for 4, hold for 2. And you can change the counting based on your own comfort factor. But as you count and consciously breathe, hold, count, exhale, hold, and continue this for a few cycles, you will feel there is a shift. And as simple as these exercises may sound, they definitely create that detachment from these thoughts that are running in our minds, and give you that space where you can again approach, but you have a little bit of um, relaxation with which you again enter the problem and see it differently. So try these techniques next time you feel you are obsessively thinking, or you feel you are too much in your head and you want a break, and see how it feels. Good luck.